Football Championship for men's national teams. The final tournament was held in France from June 10 to July 12, 1998. The country was selected by FIFA as the host nation for the second time in the history of the tournament, the first being in 1938, beating Morocco in the bidding process. It was the 9th time the tournament had been held in Europe. Lasting 32 days, it was the longest World Cup tournament ever held. Qualification for the finals began in March 1996 and concluded in November 1997. For the first time in the competition, the group stage was expanded from 24 to 32 teams, with 8 groups of 4 teams each. 64 matches were played in 10 stadiums in 10 host cities, with the opening match and final held at the newly built Stade de France in the Parisian commune of Saint-Denis. The tournament was won by host nation France, who defeated defending champions Brazil 3-0 in the final. France won their first title, becoming the 7th nation to win the World Cup and the 6th nation, after Uruguay, Italy, England, West Germany and Argentina, to win the World Cup on home soil. As of 2022, they are the most recent team to win the tournament on home soil. Croatia, Jamaica, Japan and South Africa were making their debut appearances in the tournament. France was awarded the 1998 World Cup on July 2, 1992 by the FIFA Executive Committee at a general meeting in Zurich. Switzerland. They defeated Morocco by 12 votes to 7. More than in the previous round, 174 teams from 6 confederations participated in the qualifying round and were divided into 6 continents to select 22 teams for the final round along with host nation France and reigning world champions Brazil. The following 24 teams have qualified for the final round: Asia, for Iran, Japan, Korea Republic, Saudi Arabia, Africa, 5 Cameroon, Nigeria, Morocco, South Africa, Tunisia, Oceania, 0, North. Central America and the Caribbean, 3 Mexico, United States, Jamaica, South America, 5 Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, Europe, 15 Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Denmark, England. France, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Norway, Romania, Scotland, Spain, FR Yugoslavia, venues. The tournament is played in 10 stadiums across France, with the newly built Stade de France being used the most, including the final format. 32 teams qualify, divided into 8 groups of 4 teams each. Teams play 3 matches in each group, with each team playing one other team. Each win is worth 3 points, while a draw is worth 1 point. After the group stage, the top 2 teams in each group advance to the knockout stage, with each group winner playing the runner-up from one of the remaining groups in the round of 16. A total of 64 matches are played, including the final and a third-place playoff between the 2 semi-final losers. This is the first World Cup since the introduction of the golden goal rule, which prohibits tackles from behind that endanger the safety of an opponent, and allows 3 substitutions per match. Brazil won Group A after just 2 games, with wins over Scotland, 2-1, and Morocco, 3-0. Going into Match 3, Brazil had nothing to play for but still fielded their regulars against Norway, who were looking to surprise Brazil once again. Needing a win, Norway overturned a 1-0 deficit with 7 minutes remaining to beat Brazil 2-1, with Kjetil Rekdal scoring the decisive penalty to send Norway into the knockout stages for the first time. Norway's win denied Morocco any chance of reaching the round of 16, despite a 3-0 win over Scotland. This was only Morocco's second World Cup victory, having won their first 12 years earlier on June 11, 1986. Scotland only managed a point in a 1-1 draw with Norway, and failed to progress beyond the first round for the 8th time at a FIFA World Cup, a record that still stands today. Group B, Italy, Chile, Austria, Cameroon. Result: Italy and Chile progressed to the second round, while Austria failed to win for the first time since 1958 and Cameroon failed to progress from the group stage for the second time in a row. Group C, France, Denmark, South Africa, Saudi Arabia. Result: France, the hosts, swept Group C as their first leg of the FIFA World Cup trophy culminated in a 2-1 win over Denmark, who, despite losing, progressed to the second round. Saudi Arabia, after a good performance 4 years ago, finished bottom of the group with just 1 point. Newcomers South Africa picked up 2 points and were also eliminated in the group stage. And Paraguay progressed to the round of 16 after being unexpectedly eliminated from the tournament by top seed Spain, while Bulgaria failed to repeat their surprise performance in the previous tournament. Group E, Netherlands, Mexico, Belgium, South Korea. Result: Netherlands and Mexico both progressed with the same record in 5 points from 3 matches, with the Netherlands topping on goal difference. Belgium and 2002 World Cup co-hosts South Korea were eliminated. Group F, Germany, FR Yugoslavia, Iran, United States. Result: Germany and the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia progressed, each on 7 points, Germany topping on goal difference. Iran and 1994 hosts USA were eliminated. Group G, Romania, England, Colombia, Tunisia. Result: Romania topped the group ahead of England, while Colombia and Tunisia failed to reach the last 16, despite Colombia having a win. Group H, Argentina, Croatia, Jamaica, Japan. Result: Argentina topped Group H ahead of 3 debutants. Croatia finished runners-up while Jamaica and Japan failed to advance. Brazil showed their strength by defeating Chile 4-1. The golden goal rule was applied for the first time in a World Cup, and Laurent Robert Blanc of the host team France scored the golden goal in the 114th minute to help France beat Paraguay 1-0 after a draw in the 2 regular periods. Denmark showed a strong performance with a 4-goal lead in the match against Nigeria. Nigeria scored only 1 consolation goal in the 77th minute, thereby suffering a 1-4 defeat against Denmark, despite being led by Mexico at the beginning of the second half. With their own spirit, the German team successfully turned the tables with 2 goals from Klinsmann in the 74th minute. Bierhoff in the 86th minute, thereby winning the final 2-1 against Mexico. Davids' goal in the last minute of injury time 92 helped the Netherlands beat FR Yugoslavia with a thrilling score of 2-1. The only goal of the match from the penalty spot in the 45th minute by Suker helped Croatia beat Romania with a score of 1-0. The confrontation between Argentina and England was the only match of the round of 16 that had to be played on penalties to find the winning team after the 2 teams drew 2-2 in 120 minutes of play. In the penalty shootout, Argentina won 4-3 against England to reach the quarter-finals. France go head-to-head. The 2 teams drew 0-0 after 120 minutes of play. The 2 teams dragged each other into a penalty shootout. The result was that the host France won 4-3 to become the first team to enter the semifinals. The match between Brazil and Denmark witnessed an open and dedicated competition with a reign of 5 goals, the final victory for Brazil with a score of 3-2. The Netherlands defeated Argentina with a narrow score of 2-1 with a precious goal in the 90th minute by Dennis Bergkamp. The final match caused a big surprise with Croatia's 3-0 victory over Germany. From the last minute of injury time at the end of the first half and in the second half, Croatia showed their strength with goals from Jarni 45 3-foot, Vlahovic 80, Suker 85, semifinals. The first semifinal between Brazil and the Netherlands took place in an exciting atmosphere with two schools of eye-catching attacking football of NAM America and Europe. Ronaldo scored in the 46th minute to give Brazil the lead. The Netherlands continuously attacked to find the equalizer. In the 87th minute, Kluivert's goal brought the two teams back to the starting line. In the next 30 minutes of extra time, the two teams kept the same score and went to a penalty shootout. As a result, Brazil was the first team to play in the final after defeating the Netherlands 4-2 on penalties, despite being behind. France will now play Brazil for the title, while Croatia will play the Netherlands for third place playoff. Croatia beat the Netherlands to finish third in the competition. Dabersuker scored the winning goal in the 36th minute to win the Golden Boot final. The final was held on July 12, 1998 at the Stade de France, Saint-Denis. France beat defending champions Brazil 3-0, with 2 goals from Zinedine Zidane and an injury-time goal from Emmanuel Petit. The victory gave France their first World Cup title, becoming the 6th national team after Uruguay, Italy, England, West Germany and Argentina to win the tournament on home soil. They also inflicted Brazil's second heaviest defeat at a World Cup, following Brazil's 7-1 defeat to Germany in the semifinals of the 2014 FIFA World Cup.